You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So let me walk you through what's been happening in this Burnley versus Crystal Palace showdown, because it's one of those matches where the scoreline barely tells the full story. As things stand, the game has been edging toward its conclusion, with Crystal Palace holding a narrow 1-0 lead at Turf Moor. The mood around the stadium has felt tense, and you could sense that every small moment was carrying weight for both sides. The breakthrough arrived just before half-time, when Daniel Munoz finished off a well-worked Palace move. The goal was created through a clever assist from Mark Guéhi, and it came at exactly the wrong time for Burnley, who had been trying to build a bit of rhythm. The timing of the goal really shifted the tone of the match, as Burnley were forced into chasing things from that point onward. Burnley actually kept a good amount of the ball, ending up with more than half of the possession, and they pushed forward whenever possible. A few bright spells were seen from players like Lyle Foster and Zian Fleming, but Palace defended with discipline, closing down space and forcing most of Burnley's efforts into predictable channels. Even with 7 shots attempted, Burnley struggled to truly unlock the Palace defense, although they did manage to hit the woodwork once, hinting at what might have been. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, played with a kind of calm structure that has become more common under Oliver Glasner. Their shape was compact, their counterattacks were controlled, and every now and then they looked like they could spring forward and add to their lead. Jean-Philippe Mateta kept Burnley's defenders busy, while the energy of Wharton and Lerma in midfield helped Palace smother Burnley's attempts to build from the center of the pitch. Burnley did not fold, though. Multiple substitutions were made in an attempt to shake things up. Fresh legs, more direct runs, players taking on different roles. The final minutes had that familiar Turf Moor desperation, with the home side pressing high and committing bodies forward. But Palace continued to absorb pressure and pick their moments to slow the match down. When you look at the wider context, it almost feels like this match fits into the bigger patterns of both teams' seasons. Burnley have struggled against established Premier League sides at home, while Palace have quietly built a reputation for grinding out tight away wins, especially under the lights in evening kickoffs. By the end, it felt like one of those games where Burnley gave plenty of effort but were made to pay for a single lapse, while Palace showed exactly why they're sitting comfortably in the upper half of the table. A narrow win, but a deserved one, and another reminder of how fine the margins can be in the Premier League. Stay subscribed for more videos.